I believe I hit the button. Yeah, I did. Alright, another video. A long stream of videos. Yeah. Made for what purpose? By what reflex do I reflexively react to the world in this way? By talking to a camera, a device, a thing, whatever. Yeah, just where we end up as we chase the cheese, a little bit of whatever we're after in terms of some sort of perception that we've lived our lives, had a life. Yeah, that's it. We're trying to have a life. And whether that's just for some, I guess it's just the adventure, daily, by the week, by the month, by the year, measure the accomplishments, measure the failure, whatever. Try to find some sense of direction, purposeful steps, a mission statement even. Yeah. For most people, it is just kind of made out of a cliche. This is what the standard functionality is. You're a whatever. A Teddy the bear, and you'll do your mechanical reactions and walk through your life, and that's it. Act like a human for the most part. Try to, at least in public, and pretend. Yeah, it wasn't a lie, and it wasn't preposterous, and it wasn't stupid, and it wasn't just made out of crap and bullshit. Most of it. And I certainly can see, you see in hindsight, of course, because it's so hard to see into the future. You can always, looking back, is so much easier to see where you were too distracted by some kind of bullshit, where you invested perhaps in silly dreams. This is just, what the fuck? I need ice skates. I mean, this is kind of fucked up. So where was I? This is kind of fucked up. Good place to break my neck. Oh, the trees are creaking. It's all frozen. Anyway, back to the story. Yes, the narrative, the bullshit we tell ourselves, the whitewash that we put over everything, spread it thick, the, bullshit white, maybe that's a good term, bullshit white, maybe they should have that as a paint you could buy at the store, bullshit white. Because we just use bullshit to cover up, the pitiful, trite, silly daydreams, fantasies that we play the game for. And what we call, a something. It entertains you, put a smile on your face, therefore it is good kind of idea, and it all adds up to pretty much nothing. Amazing how, look how big footprints get when they melt. Still got this head thing. Yeah, So I mean, I guess I could just go, I guess that's the poetry part. You could just go on poetically humiliating the functionality, understanding that you're just owned by crude passions or trivial ambitions. Same difference, I suppose, right? A trivial ambition is likely made out of crude passions, petty resentments. How many times do we celebrate somebody's failure rather than somebody's victory? It's almost more fun to hate than admire. At least it's easier to find somebody to hate than it is to find anybody to admire. And our cultures are all made out of, scapegoating and all these, just the bullshit white, the lies of purpose and accomplishment, and all of it's been built on a crude and sloppy price that's been paid for it. All this, whatever, this place we're getting to, this voyage to fuck. Yeah, fuck. What am I gonna do here? Gotta think of a plan. That doesn't look possible. Way too much current there. That'll break. I am going to have a hard time getting across here. Eek. I have to call a taxi or something. Brought my hammer, but I guess it will do me no good here. Not today. Shit. I hate this time. I hate this time of the frozen and the half frozen. That's the real problem. If it was all frozen, then I'd stand a chance. It's the half frozen that makes it difficult to see a way through it. Yeah, so my mission is distracted. Yeah, I am impedimentized. Let's see. Yeah, there used to be a nice tree across here, but washed away in the great storm. It's always a great storm. Lately, anyway. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Bridge too far and all that crap. Yeah, I think I'm fucked. Mostly. So, where was I? Yes, the doom. Yeah, the continually fight for what? To drown in the end in cold, deep. Look, it's all frozen at the bottom. Oh, you can't see that, but it really is weird. There's ice on the rocks on the bottom. Usually the ice is on the surface. Shit. I am, yeah, I'm not gonna cross here, am I? Nope. This is pretty much unyielding. Yes, it is. Completely. Yeah, if I have to go too far up, then it's just gonna make my walk so much longer. Yes. It's a bridge downstream, but it's all private property to get your way across. Yeah, this has some potential. Ooh. Yeah, the problem is the current doesn't freeze. Look at all this Look at the big chunks of ice that have broken. You know, the stream flooded, I guess. Let's see what happens. That seems pretty solid. Yeah, until I fall in, right? Well, it seems really solid until you goes crickety crack. I hate this job. Anyway, there isn't anything further up. This is it. Now or never. That sounds pretty good, but I don't trust that middle part. Let's see. I don't know if I spread my weight out, but then you fall right in all the way. Well, here goes nothing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Is there some reason I should do that? No, it's not really a good reason. There's always another day, or another way, or something. It is pretty deep here. It is pretty froze on. Well, it's got a little bit up there too. It's like that. Anyway, I'm wasting your time. Yeah, it's just the way home too. You know, I got to think in terms of it might melt a little bit today. And I'll be stuck. You know, once it breaks, I'm fucked. So, what is the rational course? I don't know. I have to think about it. Alright, I won't bother you with this. I'll get back to you when I'm not distracted. Sorry. Till later. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't get anywhere. Too much ice. So I figured I should put an ending on this video somehow or other. But I really don't have one. It's, yeah, I'm still struggling with, just washing through the thoughts on, just dissecting the formula of the life and just this idea of this, you know, this overview thing, just viewing it for what it is, this chasing for the moments, and you know, in the end, just to say some sort of job well done, or whatever the statement's going to be. He did his best, or he, you know, he's a good man, or you know, some kind of, you know, lived life well. You know, like you had a, you know, a good drink or something. I don't know. It just seems all kind of trivial when you start dissecting it. Seems, you know, it is kind of trivial. It's all based on a programmed response. This mechanical process that we go through of emotion. You know, it's all just part of the machinery, part of the mechanism, reacting, pride, and you know, I guess you can come up with all the. I guess I should write a list of all these words, the pride kind of words, you know, that the Stoics would live by. You know, the honor code, you know, all the words that imply something beautiful or magnificent, splendid, exceptional, all that kind of crap to describe you know, what we claim to be the, you know, the stuff that makes it all worth it. You know, all the lesser moments, the more harsh, humiliating, degrading, and diminishing, and tedious and monotonous and mundane, all the mendacity that we must endure. I wonder if that's what mendacity means. But yes, it's just so. Yeah, I remember that from. It's not even one of the movies I saw recently, but Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. That's another great movie. Yeah, so watching this movie thing has just been such a weird experience. I haven't watched, I just haven't been watching too many movies, except for ones that I might just rerun on a digital picture frame or something, but you don't really listen to them. But anyway, yeah, it's been very strange how I've viewed them differently. I've watched them in some sort of, I've been in a different place, and it's affected me, which is kind of strange. Deeply, in a very, in some ways very positively, very deeply, but in another way very, it just only makes it more clear, the vision more clear, in terms of recognizing that we just keep playing the same game. We just keep renaming the machines, and but it's all the same basic mechanism, same function of chasing. People just chase a different looking. We're just playing a different game, but it's all a game. It's all a sport of some kind. And it's like making a distinction between football and baseball and soccer. And you might be playing a different game, but it's just a game. And the rules are basically the same. Chasing the same kind of, empty victories. So subjectively personal. So narrowly is probably narrowly personal. So anyway, just for this lie, for this pretense of that there's some dignity in this, there really isn't. Just being owned by aesthetics and senses. You're just being owned by body parts, filling you with feelings you feel necessary to resolve a sense of. And it's mostly a felt sense. So anyway, here, I've added a little more depressing crap on top of it. But yeah, the truth isn't. This what we're doing is not pretty, in spite of what people like to believe. It's very messy, very sloppy. It's just pitiful that simple concession is so distant from common acceptance. Just adds to the tragedy of it all. That you even have to argue or defend the notion of the pomposity on top of the mondosity. So anyway, yeah, so that's enough. I really don't. I have to stick to subject videos, I guess, because I'm just but maybe there's a better way. I'm struggling with words. That's my problem. It's very difficult to explain what I'm feeling. And it is kind of a feeling. It's not the usual, just a clear statement. It's not like I'm hunting for some sort of logical statement, because it's hard to make a logical statement about the substance of the feelings we live for. It's hard to talk about them without acknowledging the power of them, the fact that you're in the feeling, there's no way to sit there and put a word on it and say, okay, now I'm going to convey that to you, this understanding of this feeling I'm experiencing. You can't really do that. So I have to come up with, a more coherent conversation is going to require a distance from it that I don't have right now. I guess that's part of it. I know, it's like I want to make a noise. It's like I want to express something, in terms of feeling it, and you can't. It's just you can't. You could put a face on it. You could cry or something. You could do something to put a face on it, but it's a face. It's not what it is. So that's not good enough. So I have to think on it. I'll do that. Or not. It doesn't. I don't know if I don't think it's going to make any real difference about anything. It's just this. It's just a validation, a personal kind of validation. It's just one of those things you go through, and you're just somehow changed by a culmination of events, and I feel somehow changed. Not in any different direction. It's just changed in more validation and recognition of what the circumstance is, and how vitally important it is for people to understand that this is not to be played with. This is very dangerous. Consciousness is very dangerous. People just don't appreciate that. So anyway, that's enough of a statement, I think. So I'll leave it there. Till next time, and such.